Hi, my artists. Let's get started with our snowman collage. I, again, am using colored construction paper, and I want you to be able to use whatever you have at home. Feel free to make changes if you have paint, if you have paper, crayons, whatever works out for you. To do my background, I have used construction paper, and I like the added texture from tearing the paper. So it's what we call a controlled tear, where you keep your hands kind of close together and you almost just move along with small tears moving across the paper, and you just give it that nice texture. I, on my background, used 2 colors on top of a colored piece of paper. So something like that. And then I put the glue on it, and I glue all those colored strips or sections into place. So let me get my finished background here. I also, to make my snowman, used white paper, again, a controlled tear that I moved my hands around in a circular pattern or circular motion shape to get the shape, the 3 different circles to make my snowman. If you want to draw the shape out first before you start tearing, that might make it easier. Or again, please feel free to use scissors if the tearing is frustrating at all. So I've got my 3 different sizes of circles that I can glue in place so that I can make the stack that will become my snowman. So I like to remind the students, and I hope I remind you guys, to put glue around the edge so that everything stays down. If we glue its edge, it's less likely to curl and come off. Put glue on the back and then press it firmly in place. So again, I go around the edge first, and then I go toward the center. If we get the edge glued, there's less likely to have a chance of it coming apart. Rub around so that we get everything firmly attached. Again, here's the last piece. This would be the top section of my snow person. And there you go. Now, as far as finishing your snow creation, it's completely up to you. You could make a traditional shaped hat. I have some colored paper that I'm using to make different pieces or parts. Again, if you want to draw the shape first, go right ahead, or just begin creating by just cutting with scissors and see what kind of shapes you end up with. This is this style of hat for my snow person. I have these leftover papers from other crafts that I have. I created a striped scarf if I wanted to use that. Again, trimming the paper for whatever size suits where it fits onto my collage. I always remind the students that it's awful fun to make little snips at the bottom to create fringe. Once you create the little snips of paper, I use a pencil to gently bend them so that the texture is sticking up and I can see all those things. I have some buttons that might be useful to go down the front of my snow person. Again, there's a button for eyes. I have some little leftover punch outs of some black, that's actually like cardboard I could put on there. So go ahead and feel free to find the supplies that you have to embellish or add to your snow person. I have a paper punch that I was going to use to create the snow that's going to be around my snow person in the final piece when everything is done. I know everybody loves to make paper punches. Make sure you chase them around if they're popping and going all over the floor. Chase after them. It's important for an artist. We always say to work neatly or clean. So try to put away things or get rid of scraps so that you're ready to create. I find it best when adding the snow punches to hold it in my hand and rub across and then stick it down. It's just a little bit easier to manage. If you're using bottled glue, I would put the bottled glue, I would put a dot of glue in place and then set the dot on top of it. But yeah, once your finger starts to get sticky, it's hard to get those little dots to stay in place. So again, work with whatever you have, work the best way that you can, but a snowman collage is a great way to help celebrate the cold winter season that we're having. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you feel free again to make whatever changes you have to based on the supplies that you have. If creating from the slides is too difficult, remember I include a drawing guide if you just want to draw on white paper and use your crayons or markers to color. And then I also have those drawing videos if that's the better way for you to have your creative art time. I hope you enjoy creating a snowman, and we'll see you soon.